Hello, dearly beloved. We are waiting for a couple of others to join in. I hope you all have been feeling well lately. Hello, hi, Mosam. How are you feeling, dear? Hi, Mahima, Arohi. Hello, hello. Some of us might be finding right now that our thoughts are getting very stubborn, adamant. कहीं एक जगह से आप शायद अपना थॉट हटाना चाह रहे होंगे और थॉट बार बार वहीं पे जा रहा है. दिस माइट बी योर पर्सन, दिस माइट बी सम अदर प्लेस, but yeah, that might be happening. Aro is saying feeling calm. That's wonderful. Very much welcome. Feeling calm, feeling at peace, feeling okay with what is. Hi, Astha. Feeling okay with what is. Whatever it is that life is presenting to you, whatever it is that the universe is bringing forward to you, feeling okay with it, completely at peace with it. That can begin to happen when we open ourselves to acceptance, when we can bring ourselves to accept what is being shown. I'm feeling all over the place currently, Mahima. Yes, so might be feeling anxious. That might be a result of the current energies, and that is happening. It's not that it's not happening for me or for most of us. It's happening on various different levels. Okay, so wherever we need to put our focus on, whichever area, whichever energy meridian that we are being called to, will feel the heaviest at this point. Okay, so for me certainly it is like this area, this clavicle area. It's feeling very I don't know, it's feeling extra sensitive energetically, sometimes so much that it becomes difficult to breathe as well, right? But all through that, all through this anxiousness, all through this nervousness, this anxiety that you might be feeling, just stay watchful of it, okay? Because you are the observer. उसको आप साक्षी भाव से अगर आप केवल देख रहे हैं what is happening, where is it happening, for how long is it taking place, and what are your thoughts that are coming and going constantly. There is something behind that is your thought, that is watching the thought as well. That is your aware self. So you are the watcher, be the silent watcher of your state right now, and that itself will bring you to terms with whatever is coming across. Okay, because most of the times we don't like it. I'm not liking this, I want this to end, I want this to stop, I don't want this to happen. And that is where the resistance comes in, that is where the friction starts taking place. क्योंकि जो चीज़ आपको दिखाई जा रही है आप वो उसे एक्सेप्ट नहीं करना चाह रहे, आप उसे ख़त्म कर देना चाह रहे हैं. बट थ्रू दैट पॉइंट ऑफ नेगेटिविटी comes out the greatest power. So the greatest realization that you will experience is going through the pain, going through the negative situation that you're feeling, right? It might be in your thought, it might be in your emotions, it might be in your body, it might be outwardly, externally in your immediate reality, right? So Queen is saying आपको कैसे पता होता है ऐसा? That is because I know myself. That's how, or at least I try to. It's a process of knowing yourself, and that's all that I say. हम कई बार बाहरी तौर पे जानने की कोशिश करते हैं कि अगला इंसान कैसा है और उनके यहाँ क्या चल रहा है, क्या होने वाला है, राइट? बट वी आर नेग्लेक्टिंग द मोस्ट इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ आवरसेल्व्स, एंड इट्स लाइक you are the anchor point of everything that you see around you. It becomes very hard to believe, but everything is very, very finely tuned to who you are in essence, right? So knowing the root of self, going down to the essence of existence, like who you are exactly, when you are seeking that question, that is when you realize that everything is so finely attuned finely connected. We all are so incredibly attuned to each other. Everything is intricately connected. Right, यही हो रहा है कोई ना सही. Lovely. Also, emotions might be very chaotic, weird, frantic. You might be feeling like a child. Either you are completely like in your tantrum mode, you might be feeling frustrated, you might be feeling like you want to throw a fit of anger, or you might be feeling heightened emotions. Some of you are feeling very intense emotions but are not able to bring that up, like it's not coming up. You're feeling like crying, you're feeling sadness but unable to shed tears. That might also be happening for some of you. So that itself is like the agitation that is happening, the high frequency energies that we are receiving right now at this point, and there is a lot of it abundantly. It is forcing all of the areas where there have been certain blocks जहाँ पे हमने dams build कर लिए हैं, वो blocks जो हैं वो धीरे धीरे they are being shaken up, if I can say that. And once you bring your conscious attention to it, it completely starts dissolving, and then you can feel that energy coming up and up and up. So it'll all happen. Queen is saying बहुत ज़्यादा emotionally drained हो रहा है and aggressiveness आ रही है. That's true, like feeling like a little child when things are not going your way. That's when the anger comes up, right? तो गुस्सा जब आता है, जब हमारे हिसाब से हमने कुछ सोचा हुआ है और उस तरीके से चीज़ नहीं अनफोल्ड हो रही हैं, या आपकी मन की जो है नहीं हो रही है, तब आपको गुस्सा आता है, right? So then again, coming back to your surrender mode, understanding that this is also necessary for you to see yourself, for you to realize some things about yourself, for you to understand yourself better, to come into better acceptance, to come into a better space of openness, right? And more patience, of course. That's always there. There's always room for more patience and more peace. Lots of things happening, Koshin is saying. Yeah, definitely lots happening. Also, I feel like some of your relationships might feel very strained at this point, and that is the purpose of this eclipse in Libra. Libra has everything to do with relationships and balance, right? And harmony and understanding and coming to a mutual consensus. Understanding more about you, more about the other person, and there have been certain relationships that have come to a standpoint. It's like a standstill. It's like you cannot go forward, you cannot go backward, and you feel like you're just stuck. So there you might be feeling certain relationships getting very strained right now. Also, fear coming up for some of you. I'm getting fear of the unknown, fear of the future, fear of your person moving away, going about their life, like this never happened, like you never mattered. These are some of the fears that are also coming up very strongly with this eclipse. And you're trying to shut it out, you're trying to push it away, but it keeps coming back because there is something within you, that insecure aspect of you needs attention. You need to see that insecure child within yourself that feels very unnerved when it does not receive attention, when it does not receive love. Yeah. And apart from that, there are new developments as well. Like I'm feeling this beautiful energy that you cannot feel right now, you cannot see right now rather, but this beautiful new beginnings, new chapter opening up for you. And this is a whole new way of being. This is like a complete renewal is what I'm getting from how you used to be in the past. And also because you are taking the steps required to move forward on your journey, specifically on your spiritual path. I'm getting that you are taking up the responsibility of following a routine, following order, and that helps a lot when chaos hits you externally. that's when your order and discipline and routine will help you out, right? So if there is some sadhana, if there is some jap, or if there is some ritual that you have been following, keep following it and getting that. It's leading you to a beautiful, beautiful gift that is coming across, that is already on your way. And also, I'm getting this word miracles a lot since the past 4 days. This word miracles popping up again and again and again. Okay, so if there is anyone or anything that can present miracles to you, it is God, divine power, source. So stay with God on that. He has the ability to turn things around. Something has come across your way that is making you feel very blocked. It's making you feel like there is completely, you are embroiled in it and there is no way out of it. But God makes a way, in the best of times. In the most unexpected way, God will make a way for you. Divine makes a way for you, right? So keep the faith, because I am seeing certain miracles unfolding, right? And I love this quote by Osho where he says that, be practical, plan for a miracle. So apart from planning for the miracle, you can start being the miracle, start being the answer. Most of times we look for answers externally, outwardly, right? But you yourself are the answer. And in that, when you start becoming the help that you need, you start receiving the help as well, right? So being the miracle, being the answer, being of service to those around you, this is not just like theoretical stuff anymore. You are being asked to get down, get your hands dirty, start bringing in the change that you want to see in this world, okay? Doing something about it. Mosam is saying, yes ma'am, I'm trying to live a disciplined lifestyle, as the only thing I can do is look forward to good things. Good things are right here, right now. You woke up today, it's a miracle in itself. That is your miracle, right? You woke up today, you saw the light of the day, and one more day, one more chance to get this right again. You have another chance to make this work, right? So that itself is the miracle. That itself is the ray of hope, the ray of light, the gift. Also, I'm getting some of you have been very comfortable on your path, like being very mellow, being very comfortable, seeking validation, seeking appreciation, seeking presence from, this might be your person in particular I'm getting, but that was a very comfortable way. Now you're being thrown into the discomfort and it feels very harsh. It might also feel like you are just like left alone. Even God has left you alone. Sometimes you might feel that, you might experience that complete aloneness. You might experience not just from your person, you stop feeling their energy, you feel emotionally numb, but also apart from that, you might feel like God has also left your side. There are moments when you feel that way, and that is because you are being pushed into the gray zone. You're being pushed onto the out of the comfort area, right? So when you are pushed out of your comfort zone, you feel like everything is going against you. It's like nothing is going right, everything is falling out of line, and you feel like crying, you feel like complaining, but there is no one to complain to. You feel angry, you feel frustrated. But all of this discomfort that is brought forward to you is actually an invitation for us to be comfortable in the discomfort as well, राइट? अभी तक तो जो हमारी मन की हो रही थी उसमें हम कंफर्टेबल होते हैं, बट जब हमारी मन की नहीं होती है तब आप नोटिस करिए आप क्या करते हैं, आपका बिहेवियर कैसा रहता है, थॉट पैटर्न कैसे चेंज हो जाता है, आपकी वाणी कैसे चेंज हो जाएगी. Immediately you are so sweet, so kind to one person, and if they don't go by you, or if they say some off the cuff remark, you see how defensive you get, right? So that is the shadow aspect that we are working upon. That is the area of discomfort that is coming up. Oh God, Bhagavati. So many eights. Lovely. Many eights. And I've been seeing the sign infinity as well. there is an infinity over here as well. So 8 is the number of infinity, right? So this is again bringing forward numerous blessings, numerous new happy times. It's like so many of you are just caught in a bubble. Okay, I'm getting. So this is a time for you to follow your joy, to follow your bliss, follow your happiness, do things that make you happy. Probably you haven't been doing enough of that. That is why you feel stuck. That is why you feel like you're in a rotten state. You cannot move here, move there. But if one is happy with where one is, completely content, completely at par with what is being shown, you actually turn the attention inwards. You're not looking externally then. Okay, if someone comes around, that's great, you can be of service and of help to them, but apart from that, you're not looking for anything outside of yourself at that point, right? So although I'm not saying that this will completely go away, because anyone who is on this journey, they know how that pull, when it comes from the other side, it's undeniable, right? And I would be lying if I said that, I don't feel the need for the other person to show up, for the divine counterpart to show up, right? But apart from that, like 90% of the time, I feel like if you are completely withdrawn into your own world, when you have your nose in your business, when you know what is it that you need to work upon right now, if you just keep on focusing upon that, you're just taking the next step, you're focused on taking the next step forward, instead of looking the other way and trying to gauge what are they trying to do. So save your energy, save your time, because ultimately, if you're moving forward, they are moving forward inadvertently. It is something that cannot be changed. It is what it is. Like, this is how it is. And I'm not saying this out of ego, but that is my own pure experience that I have seen all through the journey, that when I make the change, I see the change externally as well, right? And it is within a matter of seconds. And I've been shown that as well. It won't take a lot of time, as some of the coaches say that, if you are ascending, if you're making changes in your life, if you have a certain vision, if you are attuning your ways in a different way, your person is going to catch up in a few months, right? It's going to take a little bit of while, but it is instantaneous. It's completely within the second, right? So it is down to the thought as well. When you have a certain thought, if it is a negative thought and it comes out of nowhere, there is high probability that your person is having that negative thought as well, and that's why it affects you so deeply, right? And you're like, why did this come from? Where did this come from? Why am I thinking this way? So when you feel like out of the blue, if you are completely down and out, low on energy, low on emotions, and you have these negative thoughts coming to your mind, it might be possible that your person is having those same thoughts at that same time, right? But the irony is that, instead of self-consoling, instead of self-loving, we are better at consoling others, we are better at loving others. So you see, when I say, for example, like, if I receive a thought that, I'm not worthy enough to be in this connection, to be in union with my divine counterpart, I don't feel like I'm enough, like I'm doing enough, I don't feel like I'm worthy, to come into union. So that is a negative thought that I'm having right now. And perhaps your person is thinking the same way, that, oh my gosh, look at this girl, this person, I don't believe that I am ready for this connection. I don't, so they might also be having that same thought at that point, right? But when I'm telling you this, when I'm letting you know that your person is having this thought, immediately you'll be like, no, that's not the case. That's not true. How immediately you run to their rescue, right? So that is how we need to be rescuing ourselves as well, building the inner supporter, building up the voice, that you deserve all of the good things. You deserve this beautiful gift of life, because we came here to experience life just as it is, right? So yeah, so if someone wants to ask certain questions, I'm opening up the floor right now. Hello, hello, hello. Everyone joining in. Some of us might have their confidence affected right now at this point, okay? And that is specifically something to do with being worthy of being in this connection. Like, why would they pick me? You have thoughts like, why would they pick me? Why would they choose me? You know, I'm just another person. Like, I see them having the life of their dreams, they're doing so well, and they seem to be happy, and here I am, you know, wondering about what is happening and when is it going to happen, right? I feel like I'm not enough. I feel drained at the moment. Mahima is saying, I feel drained at a moment and extremely happy for no reason at another moment. So, this is like energy play here, Mahima. There's nothing wrong with what is happening with you. Very, very, very high energies are hitting our physical systems, not only our physical systems, physical body, but also our etheric systems as well. So your mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, your bliss body also getting affected by the electromagnetic pulses, the waves of energy that we are receiving at this point. So if you feel one moment very, very low, that is the time of purge, that you're quickly purging out your emotions, and due to that purging you might feel very light and then feel happy again. So without any explanation, this might be happening very, very spontaneously, and it happens to the best of us. So yeah, so it's all part of the process. Ishi is saying, hello, you exactly said what I needed to hear. Like, I am going crazy. Lovely. It's all coming in. The universe talks to you in the most phenomenal ways, me or not. The universe is always speaking to you. Exactly the same feelings going on. क्वीन सिंह बात होती है पर फिर से बंद हो गई मैम, फिर से डीएम गायब हो गए. Whenever you need to be focusing on yourself, you know, you will notice this, that when you are completely at peace, at harmony with yourself, you know, you have actually started to feel happy कि ठीक है जो भी है, I'm okay, you know, I'm going to do my thing, and that is when bam करके they will come in, right? And when your heart starts going to them, it's like, no, oh my god, yes, this is happening, they have come back. And you know, when you start creating the dreams in your head, they will like completely vanish from the scene. So don't take it personally, queen. That happens when the twin is asking you to go within and do the internal work that is required. They come in, they give you the homework, they give you the tips to work upon, they will give you the activations through their energy, through their words, and you also give that to them, by the way. So it happens both ways. So when that happens, when they leave, when they disappear, when they vanish, that is an invitation for you to show up for yourself. Pay attention to yourself, you know, because we feel that abandonment wound, that rejection wound coming up again. It's like, oh my god, you know, I was right, I'm no good. But that's the inner child asking for the love and appreciation and validation, right? So give that to yourself. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. This is a journey of being okay, being crazy. So you better get used to it. Leaving behind the sane mind, breaking the mind open. That's what this journey is about. इतनी ज़्यादा बॉडी की भी बैंड बजी पड़ी है कि समझ नहीं आ रहा है हो क्या गया है, राइट मैम. क्वीन, हैव लॉट्स ऑफ वाटर. इफ़ यू फील लाइक फास्टिंग, दैट वुड हेल्प यू. You can have lots of fruits. Avoid heavy food. Okay, heavy food, whenever we eat like food that is very highly spicy, highly oily, all of the energy that is being spent in digesting the food, that energy you could have utilized to gain certain other realizations or to move upward on your ascension journey, right? So during these times when you feel like body is completely haywire and you don't understand what is happening, first a little bit of exercise would help. Second, grounding helps. So when you combine these two, exercise and grounding, it's like taking a walk in a park or just sitting down on the ground or doing some yoga in a garden is going to help you a lot. Okay, it's going to help your body, it's going to help your energetic system as well. So yeah, and that apart from that, if you have lots of water, it helps you with your cellular memory. Right now what is happening is that all the past accumulations in our DNA system that we have retained in our cellular memory is getting dissipated, dissolved, right? And we are making room for new information to be encoded in our DNA, in our cellular structure. So water holds memory again, so water helps you a lot in anchoring that light, the plasma light that we are receiving from all of the solar flares, from all of the cosmic, weird, wonderful soup of energies that we are receiving at this point. It helps you anchor in that light energy into your cellular structure. So have lots of water, take rest. If you feel like you're feeling very drowsy, you're feeling lazy, you're feeling like eyes are just getting very dreary and you feel sleepy, take rest, listen to your body. When you listen to your body, you're always going to end up in a better space. So this is about listening less to the mind, more to the body. Sometimes I feel like, why do we urge so much to be with them, and then this ends up crying and being sad badly. Sometimes I feel like नहीं, सब कुछ सही है, साथ ही है. Yes, Isha, that's also a process. That's also a process of you recognizing that your twin flame is not apart from you. They are a part of you. They are not a part, they are a part of you. So yes, but we don't forget actually, but it is our own inner child that is seeking that love, seeking that attention. And when you give that to yourself, when you are taking care of your inner child, you immediately start feeling much better, राइट. तो हम वो सारी चीज़ें जो हम क्रेव करते हैं अपने ट्विन से, वर्ड्स ऑफ एफर्मेशन, वो शाबाशी आप शायद क्रेव करते हो, या अप्रिसिएशन, या फिर रिस्पेक्ट अगर आप क्रेव कर रहे हैं, लव, प्रेजेंस, कम्युनिकेशन क्रेव कर रहे हैं, जो भी चीज़ आप डिज़ायर कर रहे हैं उनसे, स्टार्ट गिविंग दैट टू योर इनर चाइल्ड, टू योर पास्ट सेल्फ, and through that you develop this relationship with yourself. You're strengthening that bond, right? You're giving out that energy and pulling it back within, so you're clearing the circuit, right? So and that in itself, you'll start feeling so whole. You feel like, why am I even crying? Why was I even crying about this? Everything is already fine. I know it is fine. I know that God is taking care of this, right? So yeah, when I start focusing on self, he gets into my dream. That's what it is. That's all there is to it. Like, if you can understand, Mahima, your focus has only to be on yourself. Your person is already a part of you, so in a way you're also focusing on them also. If you're working on yourself, you're helping your person work with themselves as well. ठीक है? तो आपके जो person है, they are like a clear mirror. तो अगर आप सीकिंग हैं, आप इफ़ यू आर रनिंग आफ्टर देम, दे आर ऑल्सो गोइंग टू रन आफ्टर अदर थिंग्स, लाइक अदर कार्मिक रिलेशनशिप्स. They're going to be running after money or status or respect or validation, other things externally in the material world. But if you pull back your attention, you will mostly notice that they will come back. Either you will receive message from the dream, or like you might receive a text, you might receive a call from them, or they might come and meet you, surprise you. All of a sudden they'll start showering you with love and attention, because the energetic thought frequency that you are sending to them, worrying about them, thinking about them all the time, they receive that energy and they build up on it, right? But when you pull back that energy back to yourself, when you draw your awareness inwards, they feel that missing. Okay, it's like, where is the good energy gone? I need my good energy. So yeah, so that's what happens. But we are supposed to be just putting in the work within ourselves, not worrying about externally क्या हो रहा है. Leave that to God. Leave something to God. I'm getting कुछ तो God पे छोड़ दो, कि let Him take care of it. So focus on self. Our nose in our business. As I'm also not in contact with Him, right? But even when you are not in contact with Him, you're always in contact with them, because you are receiving telepathically the messages, what they might be thinking, what they might be feeling, bodily sensations and such. You might feel their energy around with you at times. So in essence, there is never any no contact. You're always in contact. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling this pain in my legs all of a sudden. Okay, so you are never not in contact with your person. Contact is always there with your divine counterpart. Even before you guys met in the 3D realm, in the physical realm, you were already in contact with your person. Before that as well. Right? It's just that the activation happens when you meet. So it's like डायनामाइट में वो माचिस का स्पार्क लग जाता है तो बूम I was always there. Hi, what is happening? What is happening, Megha? Why are you crying? Me hyperactive. Yes, it's the energies, Megha. It's like you might be feeling that, so it's better that you just calm down. You can hold a crystal. If you have rose quartz with you, amethyst, howlite, selenite, not selenite right now. But yes, any kind of stone that you might have, like I'm holding. This is a beautiful one. What is this? Peanut obsidian. I love the name. I asked for it because I loved its name, peanut obsidian. So you can hold any kind of stone, not a crystal right now, that might help you ground your energies with your hypersensitivity or hyperactivity that you might be receiving. It can help you calm your nerves down, especially howlite and amethyst. Combination of them works really, really beautifully. You can also work with smoky quartz or black tourmaline. क्या डीएम भी ऐसा फील करते होंगे? एग्जैक्टली ईशा, इफ आई हैड ₹1 for saying this line, I would be so rich by now. This I have mentioned millions of times, not millions, I'm just like over exaggerating, but this I've mentioned a lot of times, that your twin feels exactly what you feel, the same intensity, the same level. Because why? Because they are you, they are your reflection. Okay, and reflection कुछ भी बढ़ाता घटाता नहीं है, वो सेम जैसे आप हैं वैसा ही दिखाता है आपको, राइट? बट यू माइट आस्क इट, अगर इतना है, इतना फील करते तो दिखाते क्यों नहीं है? अगर वो दिखा देंगे तो आप अपने ऊपर काम नहीं करेंगे, आप अपना एसेंशियल वर्क छोड़ देंगे, आप अपना मेडिटेशन जो है, अपना डिवाइन के साथ अलाइनमेंट जो है, वो प्रॉबेबली आपका हिल जाएगा. यू विल स्टार्ट फीलिंग दैट येस, आई एम द मैनिफेस्टर, आई ब्रॉट दिस इन टू दिस वर्ल्ड, आई मैनिफेस्टेड माई कनेक्शन with my DM, I manifested this union in the physical with my DM, and that is where the ego comes in, right? So understand that this process is about dissolving our ego, right, and aligning with divine truly, right? Understanding our truest nature, purest nature of yourself. तो जो वो दूर हैं उसमें भी हमारी preparation है. They are also being prepared to receive you, and you are preparing to receive them in the physical. नींद इतनी आ रही है कि ऑफिस में भी अच्छा पूरा दिन सो रही हूँ. दैट्स ऑल. आई टू वॉज फीलिंग वेरी 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 स्लीपी. इट्स ऑलमोस्ट लाइक अ नशा. I'm feeling like this drowsiness. You might also be sensing that in my energies at this point. I just got up from my bed, and I felt like I should come online, so I came online. But I could sleep right now. Even for 3 more hours I could sleep आराम से. But the thing is, जब आप सोना चाह रहे हो तो नींद भी नहीं आ रही है. That's also there. So yeah, it's a very heady feeling, like you might be receiving lots of downloads in your crown chakra right now. So and your third eye chakra, Agnya chakra, might be receiving lots of plasma light right now. So that's why you're feeling this sleepiness. You might be feeling like dizziness happening, wooziness, or you feel like you are under the influence of some sort of drug or some sort of alcohol, or I don't know whatever the kids have it these days. You might be feeling that. I need rest so much, Mahima. You are so true. But I was just asked to come online, to be here for you. So there it is. Here I am. Where do we get such a stone? You can let me know. Actually, I have a page, Mahima. It's called Heaven on Earth. I'm just tagging it here. So if you have any sort of crystal needs, you can hit me up. You can send me a DM. And I also intuitively pick crystals that might be benefiting you at this point of time on your ascension journey, on your twin flame journey as well. So because crystals have unique frequencies, every single stone has a different energetic imprint of its own, right? Kathmandu, Nepal, lovely. You can order from Nepal, but I don't know if I'll be able to send it to you to Nepal, but let me try. Let me ask if my courier person is brave enough to send that parcel to you to Nepal, but I'll let you know very, very soon. Yeah. Want to run away. Everything seems impossible. Feeling like a hangman. Okay, so there's lot of energy, Mega. Lots and lots of energy. You can ground. Quickest way to ground your energy is if you cannot even get out of your home, you can just lie down on the ground. That's it. Just with your back onto the ground, just lie down for a couple of moments. See how that feels, right? Shavasana on the ground. Immediately you will start feeling a little bit better. Mahima is saying having lots of headache frequently these days. So yes, crown chakra purges, or might be so that your blocks are getting removed right now, Mahima. You might be suffering from terrible loneliness these last few couple of weeks, and that is dissipating for you right now. That is why you feel these headaches. And you can work with lepidolite, amethyst, howlite, selenite, and also rainbow moonstone. This particular combination will help you increase your psychic abilities. You are already a reader. You are gifted as a person who is very highly sensitive. You might be an empath, but this combination of crystals will help you greatly at this point. I'm wearing amethyst, so is that helpful in the journey? Of course it is, Isha. जब तक आपको मन करे आप पहन सकते हैं इस crystal को. Whenever you feel like removing it, meaning its work is done. Okay, so जब तक आपको मन हो रहा है कि yes, I'm liking it, I'm liking the energies of the crystal that I'm wearing, you can keep on wearing it. As always, I mentioned that always listen to your intuition when it comes to working with crystals. Crystals will know when to come in and when to leave you also. So yeah, surely Mahima. I went out walking. Lovely, Megha. I'm so happy for you. You went out walking. Exercise is very, very beneficial for you right now. I'm professionally a career counselor, but these days, due to fluctuation in my moods, I can't focus on anything. So desperately need one crystal. So for that, for professional work as well, you can work with lapis lazuli. You can find these crystals, by the way, at a local metaphysical shop, Mahima. If there is a person who is providing you, like there might be many people out there in Nepal who deal in I don't like to use that word deal, but it is what it is. They are dealing. So there might be many people who have Rudraksh or who have Shaligram. So usually those people do keep some stones, other stones like clear quartz and natural crystals as well. So you can ask them to arrange these for you. You can work with amethyst and lapis. Immediately you will see the benefits, Mahima. Okay, these two, if you can get your hands on these two locally as well, yeah, I feel like they would benefit a lot. Okay, lovely. So this was beautiful. At the Surgeon Pashupati area, they sell Rudraksh there. Lovely, you are so blessed to be near Pashupati. Oh my gosh, I visited once when I was very, very, very small. Very little I was. Yes, lovely. So take care, stay blessed. I love you so much.